Well, first let me say that it's an incredible honor to be nominated for the Illinois Conservation Foundation Hall of Fame. The process that we went through is kind of, I'd love to say there was a master plan. It probably falls more in the direction of even a blind dog finds a bone once in a while. We started doing the events that we did in 2019. I grew up in Iowa. My father and I were hunters. We had a family farm that we hunted on, and that was really some of my best memories of my childhood. So I attribute this to, well, let's see, 56 years ago, going hunting with my father for the first time. And the genesis of this, really what happened was, I was at a stoplight. I saw some kids coming out of a high school, and as soon as they popped out of high school, they turned their phones on and had their faces stuck in the phone. And so I said, there's got to be something that we can do to try and change some of this. I think we start out with, very noble intentions, and we're going to change the world. But what we want to do is just change the lives of 2 or 3 kids. And so pre-COVID 2019, we started putting together a No Child Left Indoors program. We are a financial planning firm for fire and policemen. We do wills and trusts, and so we have a lot of firefighters and a lot of cops as clients of ours. And so we decided the first time to do this to do it with Local 2, the Chicago Firefighters Union, and the Sergeants Association, the Chicago Sergeants Association, which is a organization of sergeants on the Chicago Police Department. And so we did a No Child Left Indoors program. We actually stole that name from Pheasants Forever because we thought it really described what we did initially. And that was down, we invited Chicago Firefighter Union members. They did an email blast, and we had it at Wolf Lake, and that was 2019. We had a lot of partners on that. We had Pheasants Forever, Illinois Conservation Foundation was there, Learn to Hunt Illinois was there, Pheasants Forever, Will County chapter, all showed up, and we did a great event, pretty well attended, and we had kids come in and shoot a shotgun at targets, and we got to thank the Will County Pheasants Forever for starting that. They were the ones that showed up with the trailer and the thrower and all the things that we need to do the shooting component of it. Illinois Learn to Hunt brought a bow and arrow setup, and kids were able to shoot archery, and that was probably one of the most popular events or popular thing to do at this event. And then we did fishing because we were on Wolf Lake. We stocked the pond, and we want to thank the Illinois DNR for helping us out to get that organized and get it pointed in the right direction. Equally as important is Union Sportsmen's Alliance. They provided us with fishing poles. So if a child came with escorted by an adult, then we bought them lunch we did, and then we would give them a fishing pole and a tackle box that they could take home. So that was the beginning of this. That was our first event, 2019. We had COVID. We had COVID in there, and so we did not do an event in 2020 because of COVID. 2021 we did somewhat of an abbreviated event, but I believe now we've done 3 events down at Wolf Lake, and that again is for fire and police families. And we're in the financial services arena, and what we want to do is we want to see kids have better lives and families have better lives. And so that's where this comes from, is we want them to have better family life. We think outdoors is certainly the best place to do that. And so that was the motivating factor for doing that. The next event that we did a fish with a first responder. And that was on the west side of the city. That was at Columbus Park. We have a lot of partners in that as well, but probably without my girlfriend Sherry, none of this would have happened. She's very organized. Again, very honored to be inducted into the Illinois Conservation Foundation Hall of Fame. And I think I see this as the beginning of the process, not the end.